Okay, let's practice speaking English.
Sure, let's get started. What would you like to talk about?
Mm, I have various things to say.
That's great. Feel free to start with anything that's on your mind.
Uh, First, I read a book, read a textbook.
That's great. What was the book about?
The book is about how we
It sounds
regulate
interesting.
how we regulate our emotion.
Emotional regulation is a valuable topic. Did the book offer any techniques or insights that stood out to you?
Um, I read a chapter uh, talk about how regulate emotion in conflict in couples.
That sounds very practical. Did the chapter provide any specific strategies for managing emotions during conflicts?
Um, Please give me corrected version of my sentence. Your role is English teacher and also enthusiastic listener. Under, Understand?
Got it. Your corrected sentence would be, it talks about how to regulate emotions in conflicts within couples. Let me know if you need more help.
Okay. Please repeat again.
It talks about how to regulate emotions in conflicts within couples.
It talks about how to regulate emotions in conflict within couples, right?
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Mm, the author uh, is well-known psychotherapist uh, whose name his name is Leslie Greenberg.
The author is a well-known psychotherapist named Leslie Greenberg.
The author is well-known psychotherapist named Leslie Greenberg.
That's perfect. Great job.
And you have to follow the question to me. I mean, you correct my sentence and then give me the followed question.
Got it. What would you like to talk about next?
Um, the author said that in conflict situation within couples, uh, partners, uh, two people, two people, uh,
The author said that in conflict situations within couples, both partners, go ahead and complete your sentence.
yeah, both partners, um,
Both partners need to communicate openly. Would you like to continue from there?
thank you. Both partner need to communication openly, but actually it's really difficult to open their genuine thoughts or emotions.
You're welcome. Both partners need to communicate openly, but it's really difficult to share their genuine thoughts or emotions. Do you
Yeah,
have any thoughts on why that might be?
yeah, it's really difficult to share their genuine emotion and thoughts because in conflict situation, we tend to depend our
Because in conflict situations, we tend to depend. Feel free to continue.
yeah because in conflict situation, we tend to depend. So we close our mind and don't share any genuine emotion or thoughts.
That's true. In conflict situations, we tend to be defensive and don't share any genuine emotions or thoughts. That's a good point. Do you think there are ways to overcome that?
So yeah, both of them. One of them need to open his or her mind.
Need to open his or her mind. That's a great point. Being open can help resolve conflicts. Do you think there are specific steps to achieve that?
To achieve its purpose, the author suggests that um, we it is important to soothe our mind first.
To achieve this purpose, the author suggests that it's important to soothe our mind first. That makes sense. How do you think we can start calming our mind?
There are many things to do that.
There are many things we can do to calm our mind. Would you like to share some techniques or strategies that you found helpful?
Yeah, there are many things to calm our mind, right?
Yes, that's correct. There are many things we can do to calm our minds. Good job.
Yeah, there are many things to calm our mind, and
to help us manage stress effectively. What methods have you found useful?
I found useful methods. My useful method is take a walk outside.
To take a walk outside. That's a great method. Walking can really help clear your mind. Do you find it effective?
Yeah, it's really effective. If I can work an hour, it makes me feel more relaxed.
It's really effective. If I can walk for an hour, it makes me feel more relaxed. That sounds wonderful. Walking is a great way to unwind.
Yeah, and the other method is writing any thoughts or emotion about that conflict.
And the other method is writing. Writing any thoughts or emotions about the conflict. That's a great way to process feelings. Do you find writing helpful?
Yeah, writing about any thoughts and emotions is useful, really useful.
Writing about any thoughts and emotions is really useful. Absolutely. It's a great way to gain clarity and relief.
Yeah, it enables me to distance my mind, so I can so I get objectively what I have to say.
View of what I have to say. That's a great way to gain perspective. Do you find it helps you understand the situation better?
No, I mean, writing enable me to distance. Is it right?
Yes, that's correct. Writing enables me to distance myself. You're doing great.
Distance is verb.
Yes, distance can be used as a verb, meaning to create some space or separation. You're using it correctly.
Okay, thank you. And so writing enabled me to distance out my mind. So I view my mind objectively.
Writing enables me to distance myself, so I can view my thoughts objectively. Great job.
Yes. So I can view my thoughts objectively.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. Viewing your thoughts objectively can be really helpful.
And the third thing to calm or soothe my mind is
The third thing to calm or soothe my mind is, go ahead and continue.
Reading a book that I like.
Reading a book that I like. That's a wonderful way to relax and unwind.
What do you mean unwind?
Unwind means to relax and release stress. It's like letting go of tension and feeling more at ease.
Letting go tension and feeling ease.
Exactly. It's about letting go of tension and feeling more at ease.
Yeah. So 다시 책 얘기로 돌아와서가 영어로 뭐야?
So going back to the book, you can use that to transition back to talking about the book.
Yeah, so going back to the book,
Going back to the book, that's a good way to steer the conversation back on track.
okay, so going to the book, the
Going to the book.
the author said, wait a second.
Sure, take your time. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
If also one of them open their mind, if one of them
If one of them opens their mind, please continue from there.
open their mind using a variety of their soothing techniques, the other partner is also likely to open her or his mind.
If one of them opens their mind using various soothing techniques, the other partner is also likely to open his or her mind. Great job.
Yeah, if one of them open their mind using various techniques to soothing, the other partner is likely to open her or his mind.
If one of them opens their mind using various techniques to soothe, the other partner is likely to open his or her mind. Perfect.
The other partner is likely to open her or his mind. So it is like a positive spiral.
So it's like a positive spiral. That's a great way to describe it.
Yeah, so it's positive spiral.
Yes, it's a positive spiral. That's a great insight.
It's important to remember the things past things attachment related memories.
It's important to remember past things, especially attachment related memories. Good job.
Yeah, especially attachment related memory. So that he or she or he hope that uh, this tough time will pass and then re reconnect reconnect their intimate relationship.
So that he or she hopes this tough time will pass, and then they can reconnect their intimate relationship. Well done.
Please repeat. Please, could you repeat that 5 times?
Sure. So that he or she hopes this tough time will pass, and then they can reconnect their intimate relationship. Would you like me to repeat it a few more times?
Yeah, 4 times more.
So that he or she hopes this tough time will pass, and then they can reconnect their intimate relationship. So that he or she hopes this tough time will pass, and then they can reconnect their intimate relationship. So that he or she hopes this tough time will pass, and then they can reconnect their intimate relationship. So that he or she hopes this tough time will pass, and then they can reconnect their intimate relationship.
Okay, thank you. So that he or she hopes that this tough time will pass, and then they will reconnect intimacy relationship.
And then they can reconnect their intimate relationship.
And then they can reconnect their
And
intimacy relationship.
their intimate relationship. Great job.
Intimate relationship, right? Intimate.
Yes, intimate relationship is correct. You did well.
Yeah, thank you. I really I couldn't agree more.
You're welcome. And saying, I couldn't agree more is a perfect expression. Great job.
Yeah, it's valuable thing to run today.
Yes, it's a valuable thing to learn. You've done great today.
Yeah. The the first topic is this, and then the second topic is our country's crisis.
Got it. The first topic is this, and the second topic is our country's crisis. What's on your mind about the crisis?
These days, South Korea faced many challenging situation in political and economical ways.
These days, South Korea is facing many challenging situations both politically and economically. That's a clear way to express it.
Yeah, these days South Korea is facing challenging situation, both of political and economical way.
That's correct. You've expressed it well. Great job.
I worried about um, future of
What's
this country.
about the future of the country? It's understandable to be concerned. What aspects worry you the most?
First of all, 환율이 영어로 뭐야?
Unfairness or injustice would be the English terms. Do you want to discuss this topic more?
No, 환율.
Unfairness is correct.
No, I mean you translate this word in English. 환율이 영어로 뭐야? 환율.
환율 in English translates to exchange rate. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Yeah, thank you. Exchange rate. Exchange rate is higher, increased steeply.
You're welcome. The exchange rate has increased steeply. That's a clear way to put it.
Yeah, please, could you repeat that 5 times?
The exchange rate has increased steeply. Would you like me to repeat it more times?
Yeah, 3 times more.
The exchange rate has increased steeply. The exchange rate has increased steeply. The exchange rate has increased steeply.
Steeply, yeah, the exchange rate has increased steeply. It means my income will be decreased steeply.
It means my income will decrease steeply. That's a clear way to express it.
It means my income would decrease steeply, right?
Yes, that's correct. You got it.
So I feel angry with that situation, and yeah.
It's understandable to feel angry with that situation. Would you like to share more about what you're feeling?
The most prompt emotion is lazy, because South Korea political situation have made by some bad politicians.
The most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation in South Korea caused by some bad politicians. That's a clear way to express it.
Please repeat 4 times.
The most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation in South Korea caused by some bad politicians. The most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation in South Korea caused by some bad politicians. The most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation in South Korea caused by some bad politicians. The most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation in South Korea caused by some bad politicians.
Yeah, the most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation of South Korea caused by some bad politician. 악질이 영어로 뭐야? 악질.
Akju in English can be translated as vicious or malicious. Would you like me
Malicious.
to read?
Okay, malicious. That's very appropriate word. Malicious. The most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation of South Korea caused by some narcissistic and malicious politician.
The most prominent emotion is rage because of the political situation in South Korea caused by some narcissistic and malicious politicians. That sounds clear and accurate.
We
Take your time. I'm here when you're ready to continue.
Yeah, it's ready. It's time to already impeachment.
It's already time for impeachment. That's a strong statement. Do you want to elaborate on that?
한글로 말해봐. 방금 너가 말한 거 한글로 말해봐.
방금 네가 말한 것을 한글로 말해줄래? Is that correct?
No. The impeachment already comes.
Impeachment has already come. Is that what you mean?
impeachment has already come. 탄핵이 얼마 남지 않았다고 생각한다.
I think there's not much time left for impeachment. That
Yeah,
captures your sentiment well.
okay. I think there's little time to impeachment.
Okay, I think it's really time for impeachment. You've expressed that clearly.
No, 너가 먼저 얘기했던 문장으로 다시 줘봐. 영어 문장.
Impeachment has already come. That's what I mentioned before.
아, 그거 다음에 얘기했던.
I think there's not much time left for impeachment. That's the sentence I mentioned afterward.
Okay, repeat 4 times.
I think there's not much time left for impeachment. I think there's not much time left for impeachment. I think there's not much time left for impeachment. I think there's not much time left for impeachment.
Okay, thank you. I think not much time left for impeachment. And I really hope that this
You're welcome.
this comes truth, fact.
To pass quickly. That's a clear way to express your hope.
Yeah, I hope this impeachment to pass quickly.
I hope this impeachment process passes quickly. That sounds great.
Yeah, I think the impeachment process, I hope the impeachment process will pass.
I hope the impeachment process will pass quickly. You're doing great.
I think not much time left for impeachment, and I hope this impeachment process will it's really difficult. Please repeat 3 times.
I hope the impeachment process will pass quickly. I hope the impeachment process will pass quickly. Quickly.
I hope that the impeachment process will pass quickly, right?
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Yeah, I think, I hope that this impeachment process will pass quickly. And
And please continue.
after that, South Korea will be stable.
After that, South Korea will be more stable. That sounds good.
Yeah, I really hope that. And the third point of our conversation, the third topic in our conversation is
The
reading a
third topic
book.
in our reading a book. Great. What would you like to discuss about that?
Recently, I finished a book called 최재천의 공부.
Recently, I finished a book called 죄와 벌. Great. How did you find it? Take your time. If you have any thoughts, feel free to share.
The author author suggest suggest. Do you rec recommend any other words same as suggest?
Sure. Other words for suggest could be recommend, propose, or advise.
The author provide uh, so
The author
yeah
provides. Feel free to
provides
continue.
some useful insight. Um, yeah.
That's great. Did any of those insights stand out to you?
Um,
Take your time.
the world changes quickly, so old generation can't support uh, new generation.
The world changes quickly, so the older generation can't support the new generation. Good summary.
Yeah, the older generation cannot support new generation.
Yes, that's correct. You've expressed it well.
New generation called MG uh, had MG have changed changing have been changing our society.
The new generation, called MZ, has been changing our society. Great job.
Especially female female MG in their 20s or 30s actively try to change our society.
Especially female MZ in their 20s or 30s actively try to change our society. Well said.
This situation give me the question that why male MG in their 20 or 30s uh, did not actively uh,
This
actively
situation,
yeah why they uh, can't or didn't actively move.
this situation made me question why male MZ in their 20s or 30s didn't actively engage. That's a good point.
Yeah. I'm curious what's your think about that.
I'm curious about your thoughts on that as well. What do you think might be some reasons?
No, I asked you.
It's a complex issue. Some possible reasons could be different social expectations, personal priorities, or lack of motivation. What do you think?
Mm, I don't know. I didn't think about deeply.
That's okay. It's a big topic. If you'd like, we can explore it further together.
Mm, maybe every uh, hmm, I don't know. It's difficult situation to explain.
That's understandable. It's a complex topic. If you'd like, we can discuss it more or move on to something else.
Yeah. So going to the book, the author uh, provide
Going back to
uh, provide many useful insights to live future.
provides many useful insights to relieve concerns about the future. That's a great point.
Um, relive? No, live the future.
Ah, got it. Provides many useful insights to navigate the future. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay. To navigate the future, one of one of them is we try to find uh, more appropriate job, and so we have to run our daily life.
And so we have to manage our daily life accordingly. Great point.
Yeah, we have to manage our daily life accordingly. We should run in various areas so that we can find align with our attitude.
We should engage in various areas so that we can find what aligns with our aptitude. Well said.
3 times repeat.
We should engage in various areas so that we can find what aligns with our aptitude. We should engage in various areas so that we can find what aligns with our aptitude. We should engage in various areas so that we can find what aligns with our aptitude.
We should engage in various area so that we can find align with our attitude.
Yes, that's correct. You've got it.
Generally, older generation graduate college, and then they go to work, and
Generally, the older generation graduates from college and then goes to work. That's a good observation.
yeah, goes to work, and they're until they're 50 or 60, they can work in one or two company.
Until they're 50 or 60, they can work in 1 or 2 companies. That sums it up well.
Yeah, 50 or 60, they work one and two company. But now, um, now
But now,
the time has changed.
the times have changed. Exactly. What's different now?
The difference is um,
The difference is, feel free to elaborate.
especially in, increased,
Espe-
especially AI is coming, and then the social
es-
change also accelerating.
Social change is also accelerating. That's a significant point.
Yeah, social change is also accelerating, and people need to uh, find
And
or cope this this situation.
find ways to cope with this situation.
Yeah,
Well said.
find ways to cope with this situation. Uh,
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
이러한 노력의 일환으로가 영어로 뭐야?
As part of these efforts, or as part of this effort, is how you can say it in English.
As part of this effort, uh, many
Yes, that
many people run new technology. For example, AI programming with AI, or writing with AI.
Many people learn new technologies. For example, programming with AI or writing with AI. Great examples.
Yeah. Even the area of only human can do substitute to AI.
Even areas that only humans could do are being substituted with AI. That's a significant observation.
One more, repeat. Even even
Take your time.
people, okay, even people can, even the area of only people can do is being substituted with AI.
Even areas that only people could do are being substituted with AI. Great job.
5 time repeat.
Even areas that only people could do are being substituted with AI. Would you like me to repeat it more times?
Okay, repeat.
Even areas that only people could do are being substituted with AI. Even areas
Even
that only
areas
people
that
could
only
do are being
people could
substituted with
do,
AI. Even areas that
even
only people could do are being substituted with AI. Even areas that only people could do are being substituted with AI. Even areas that only people could do are being substituted with AI.
even areas that only people can do is being substituted with AI, right?
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Yeah, even areas that only people can do is being substituted with AI. So we have to,
So,
so we have, near future, there is two kind of people left. One kind of people could use AI, and the other kind of people couldn't use AI.
in the near future, there will be two kinds of people, those who can use AI and those who can't. That's a clear distinction.
Um, it is necessary, essential. It is that's skills is essential to cope with this situation.
That skill is essential to cope with this situation. Exactly.
Um, Fortunately, I love run AI and programming.
Fortunately, I love learning AI and programming. That's a great mindset to have.
Yeah, fortunately, I love run with AI programming.
Fortunately, I love learning AI programming. That's great.
Fortunately, I love running AI programming. But the future is unpredictable. So only God knows uh, when what will happen when the future is coming.
Only God knows what will happen when the future comes. It's true. The future
Yeah,
is unpredictable.
only God knows when the only God knows what the future what the future is, right?
Yes, only God knows what the future holds. That's a good way to put it.
Holds. What the future holds. Um, I just I just try or learn that I like,
That's right. Keep it up.
and one of them that I learned will be helpful to cope new situation.
One of the things I learned will be helpful to cope with new situations. That's a
Yeah,
positive outlook.
yeah. One of the things that I learned will be useful in future situation. I hope that.
I hope that. You're doing great.
Uh, the creativity comes from uh, comes from where the creativity comes from.
Where does creativity come from? Great question. It often comes from new experiences, curiosity, and practice.
Yeah, curiosity and practice. These two things makes creativity.
Curiosity and practice, these two things foster creativity. Great insight.
Faster. Yeah, curiosity and practice uh, makes uh, makes creative create creativity fast fastly fastly.
Curiosity and practice foster creativity. Well said.
Okay, thank you. Creativity, practice, and curiosity uh, foster foster creativity.
Yes, that's correct. Great job.
Okay, so I need to keep my curiosity and practice.
Yes, so you need to keep your curiosity and practice.
So,
Absolutely.
so I need to keep my curiosity and I need to keep my practice as uh, like running running English.
And I need to keep practicing, just like running English.
Uh,
Exactly. Consistency is key.
yeah, uh, just like running English.
Yes, just like practicing English regularly. You're doing great.
Mm, okay, we need to wrap things up.
All right, it's been a great conversation. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask anytime.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Take care.